What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is Shay's too. Welcome to my live tonight. Happy Sunday. I hope your Sunday went good. And happy new week as well, guys. Thank you for tuning in to my live tonight. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also hit that bell to be notified when I do a video. And you can leave a comment if you're watching this in the replay. All right. Well, tonight we are going to go over. We're gonna watch some videos, y'all. This dude right here, he tells people about the real life in prison. You know, you hear a lot of people come out with many stories from prison, but some people fabricate things. They don't tell you the truth. So this dude right here, who I started watching not too long ago, he keeps us raw and he tells you the truth. So tonight, we're going to learn all about prison life, all right? And then we're going to talk through it, all right? So I'm going to let everybody come in while this music play. Y'all, I just got home, so I need to go ahead and put this stuff outside my door so I can close my door. So y'all listen to this while I let people come in, and then I'll be right back to start this show. Hey, Lord, thank you for coming in. Thanks to all in the bushes. Y'all, thanks for checking me out yesterday, too. And all the people who came back for the second live that I rarely do. Hey, all right, y'all. Yeah. Hey, all right now. Yeah. Push it, boy, push it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We get ready to start this video thing in a minute. I'm just waiting till some more people come in. Yeah. I hope y'all having a good Sunday. I hope your Sunday earlier, because it's still early here. It's only 7:36 here. But I hope y'all Sunday went good. I had a pretty good Sunday. I went to work and stuff. It didn't rain until maybe an hour ago, and I was already finished. I had to go to the store to get some water. They're always telling me stuff at the last minute. So every day I'm at the store. So I would have been here on time if I wouldn't have had to run to the store, because I got off of work at 6 o'clock. Hey. All right, guys, we're ready to start this off once this song goes off. The name of that song is Good For You. And this music comes from Mr. Snooze, non-copyright background music on YouTube. All right? So anytime you want to play music on YouTube, guys, and you don't want a copyright claim or no strike or no block, you need to use non-copyright music. And you can put that on. And they have all types of non-copyright music, but make sure it's actually non-copyright. And I use him on almost all of my videos, okay? Haven't got a claim or anything, so that's the good thing. And he got some pretty good sounding music, because that's my song right there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, we had a good discussion late last night with Lady Ray. We had a real good topic of discussion yesterday. That worked out pretty good late last night. We talked about YouTubers. We talked about, what's the lady's name? The white lady? I can't remember her name. We talked about her. We talked about YouTubers doing too much on YouTube, which is the truth. We talked about a lot of stuff last night, y'all. Okay, so today, like I said, we are getting ready to talk about prison, life in prison, lifestyles in prison. And we're going to watch this dude right here. We're going to watch him let us know about prison life. And prison life. I definitely want you guys to see this other video. It's a damn hot ass mess he did. Okay, but first we're going to watch this one right here, okay? So go ahead and get you something to eat, get you something to drink, and just chill and relax, and let's watch this. Hey, such a fucking lady. And hey, Lord, hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Let's go ahead and watch this video. Y'all ready? So we can know about real life in prison. All these YouTubers be on YouTube talking about prison life, but they don't tell y'all the truth. So let's go ahead and watch it, okay? All right, let me go ahead and do this. Let me see if I can do this correctly. All right, shit. Let's go. Okay, I got to start this back over. What I really need to do is take this message off because I don't even know if he actually replied back to it. Let me just take this message off real quick, y'all. I'm just gonna say, well, great content. I'm gonna change that message. I hope he didn't reply back to me because he might have. If he did, I'm just gonna edit this out my video, okay? Point blank. Let's go ahead and start this. So this one is about the prison guards who wanted him or others or whatever. You'll just see it. Anyway, y'all can go subscribe to this dude right here, Lockdown 88. Go subscribe to him, turn the notification bell on, watch these videos because his videos are good. His storytelling is amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this real quick. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. Let's see. I guess you do that. Okay.
He like, yo, D, do me a favor. I say, what is it? Like, hey, listen, at the dinner time, stay out the cell. Give me about 15, 20 minutes, and then you can come up. Matter of fact, when the white sheet is down, then you can come in. It's not unusual that the cellie will ask you to not to come in the cell. He might want to talk to his girl. He might try to conduct some business that he don't want you involved in. You never know what the case may be. So it's not unusual for a request like that from your bunkie. So I said, all right, cool. Dinner time rolls around. I'm downstairs watching TV. I think they got a special on the National Geographic Discovery Channel about when tigers attack. About 15 minutes roll around, and I get up and I go upstairs to see is he done doing what he doing. I hear some noises, like some grunting noises. So I'm like, and I know he ain't in there messing with no punk. I don't think he messed with punks. He might just be in there, talking to his girl on the phone, getting one off. Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is. So I walks off. The white sheet was still up. So I walks off. Then about 10 minutes later, I come back upstairs and the white sheet is down. So I walk in the cell. I hop on top of my bunk and I'm like, you straight, man? He like, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm real good. I'm like, oh, okay. So, prison stuff, ain't nothing to it. It is what it is. So I go to bed. I get woken up around 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, the first movement time is 6 a.m. I'm told that a detective want to talk to me and the chaplain. So I'm like, what the heck going on? So I get up, get my stuff on, and this guard escort me to the chaplain. So I'm sitting there waiting, and I end up going to sleep. About an hour later, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, I get brought back to my cell. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? I thought a detective wanted to talk to me. The CO, like, something came up. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I hop back in the bed. I go back to sleep. Count time. So I get up out my bed, make the bed up, wake my bunkie up, and we stand up for count. We go back in, and I lay back down. He leaves out the cell. I'm going to say about 40 minutes later, I get up, get my towel, and I get in the shower. About 5 minutes later, I'm heading back upstairs, and I see the white sheet up. What the heck is this dude doing? I'm like, yo, I'm about to come in. He like, yo, hold up. Wait a minute, hold up. So I'm like, dude, I'm not waiting, man. I'm about to come in. So he like, just chill, just wait a minute. So I'm like, all right, man. So he said, come in. So I come in, and he look all disheveled. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, what is you doing? Oh, no, I'm just in here working out, and I don't want people to see what I'm in here doing. I'm just working out. So I'm like, you just working out. What you mean you don't want people to see what you... All right, whatever. So as a courtesy, you got to turn your back when your cellie getting dressed. So he stands over there by the cell with his back turned, and I'm over there by the toilet putting my stuff on. And he like, yo, bro, could you hurry up? I'm like, what you mean, can I hurry up? You don't put my deodorant on. I'm like, what you mean, can I hurry up? I'm saying, man, chill out. He like, yeah, just hurry up, man. I need to sell. I need to hold the sale down. I'm like, God dang, man, could you just wait a minute? I just got up in here. He like, yeah, I know, but you breaking my concentration. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. I said, can I brush my teeth? Can I at least brush my teeth? He like, yeah. Come on, man, come on. I'm brushing my teeth, and I hear like a walkie-talkie, and I'm like, oh, it must be a dip coming down. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm brushing my teeth or whatever. So I get done. So he's like, yo, bro, yeah, just come back later. So I'm like, all right. So he damn near pushed me out the cell. So I leave and I hit the yard. We out there for 2 hours. I'm talking to my people, getting the latest gossip on the yard. I always tell y'all, inmates always gossiping. You think women gossip? No. Men gossip way worse than
Let me
women.
stop that right
I
there.
come off the yard and I go back to my block.
Wait. He right. I'm not gonna lie about that. He is correct when he say men gossip way more than women. And I have seen evidence of that on YouTube.
Bunky standing up on the second tier looking at me. He motioning like this for me to come up there. So I go up there. I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey, bro, I didn't mean to, try to rush you out the cell, but hey, there's some wild stuff going on right now. I said, what's up? He was like, I'll tell you about it later. But listen, at dinner time, again, can you not come to the cell? And, I'm going to be doing something up in there. So I'm like, man, I'm like, bro, what's going on? What you got going on up in here? He like, no, it ain't nothing. I'm like, check this out. Whatever you got going on in there, he like, no, don't worry about it. It ain't gonna get you in trouble. It ain't nothing that's gonna get us in trouble. I'm not in here. I'm not moving nothing. I'm not selling nothing. I'm just trust me. I got this. So I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So like clockwork, this would go on for 5 days. 5 days straight. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Saturday rolls around. I finally asked him, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm coming upstairs. Next time he like, bro, man, just chill. I'll let you know what's going on. I'll let you. I'm like, come on, man. I don't like being in the dark, man. What's going on? Man, I tell you what, Monday, I'll let you know what's going on. Matter of fact, we're going to fast forward all the way to Monday at exactly 10 p.m. at the dinner time. So I come in from the lunchroom, a.k.a. the chow hall, and I go upstairs. And he right there at the door with a smile on his face. I'm like, all right, so what's the deal? What's going on? So he got up real close up to me. He was like, hey, what I was doing in the cell, you can't tell nobody. Matter of fact, what you see in the cell, you can't tell nobody at all. So I'm like, what? I said, what's in there? He like, it ain't what's in there, it's who in there. I say, what?
Who y'all think was in that cell? Tell me who y'all think. Who do y'all think was in that cell? Hey, Blondie Queen 55, thank you for coming in. Who do y'all think was in that cell? Tell me who you think. And what do y'all think they were doing? Put it in the chat real quick before I go back to the video. What do you think that the other prisoner was doing in the cell? And who you think it was? Okay. Blondie Queen say, okay. Anybody else? Who do you think it was in that cell? And what was they doing? Okay, we get ready to go find out. All right, we get ready to go find out right now.
Who went there? So he was like, come on. So we go in there. I see the CEO, Sarah. Sarah is an old white woman, late 60s or early 70s. I really can't tell, but this woman was old. I see what I see, but it's not processing up here. I'm like, what the heck? So he like, yeah. He like, Sarah, this my man's right here. He cool. I let him know what's going on. And so she got up and she was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, what? Then he was like, well, this my thing. This my boo thing up here. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, yeah, I've been talking to her. And, she like, yeah, she'll let you join too. And I'm like, join what? He like, man, that's how we be getting down up in here. It's my girl. What? I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good. She was like, what, you gay or something? I said, oh, no. I'm practicing celibacy. I'm in here locked up. I got 10 years, man. I'm not, I'm a spiritual man, and I don't I don't involve in them type of things. So she looked me up and down with concern on her face. Do I got to worry about him? He like, no, no, no. Let me talk to him. So me and him step out the cell. He like, bro, what's up with you, man? What's wrong with you? I said, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm not touching now. You crazy? Not even the fact that if we in here doing something to this woman and another guard walk past and hear it and come in there and they see us got her bust down, spread eagle style up in here, this woman can scream that we snatched her in this cell and violated her. I'm not about to heads no. And for that,
I know
that's right. I'm
right.
good. I'm straight. He like, no, man, this is my girl, man. Chill out, chill. I got this. I said, not even that, man. I don't.
Wait, y'all. This lady is, he said between 60 something and 70 something. Oh, dude, the other dude must be really desperate because I'll be celibate too in prison. Ugh.
Look, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm not attracted to that at all. At all. I want no piece of that. He like, well, all right, man, but just all right, all right. I said, don't worry, man. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not finna mess up what you got going on. That's you. Trust me. I'm good. That's all you. I'm good. I'm straight. So we go back in the cell. I hop on my bunk. And sure enough, she get to taking her stuff off, and he get to taking his stuff off, and he bust her down right there on the bed. I'm like, ugh. So they do what they do, and he get up, and she get up, and she putting her stuff back on. She adjusting her stuff, and then she walk out. And he like, man, bro, you do not know what you missing. I'm straight. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you, man. He like, man, you crazy, man. I would have. Yeah, you just don't know. So later on that night, I asked him, I'm like, yo, how long this been going on with y'all? He was like, man, I've been busting her down for like 3 weeks now. I said, oh, okay. I said, I mean, like, how did that happen? One of my homeboys that went home, he put me on her. Man, she liked tall black dudes. I said, oh, okay. So I said, oh, so she been getting around up here. He was like, nah, it's just me. She was messing with an old boy, and then he left, and he put me on to her. So, me and her been rocking out ever since. She supposed to be bringing me a cell phone up here, too. Whenever you need to use it, we'll crack it open. I said, I bet. So I'll go to bed. So 2 weeks ago on, either every day or every other day, he'd be in there busting her down, spread eagle style. Sometimes I'll be in the cell, and sometimes I won't be in the cell. Y'all remember earlier in the story when I told y'all I was led out the cell at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the chaplain because a so-called detective wanted to talk to me? She was that guard that led me out. I guess that was the time that she wanted to get her freak on with my celly. So yeah, she'll roll up in there around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and they'll get their freak on. She didn't work Saturday or Sunday. So we're going to fast forward to Saturday morning. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. My bunkie like, ow, ow. So I'm like, man, what this dude doing? Is he having a bad dream? Because the way I'm laying on my back at this time, and I just keep hearing, ow. Now, usually when you're silly, go use the bathroom, you turn the other way. And if you sleep, you just knocked out. So I keep hearing him say, ow. Then I hear like the toilet, like pee dropping in the toilet. So I turn my body this way, face the wall. And he like, ow. I'm like, I said, you straight, man? He like, yeah, no, man, I'm not straight, man. I said, what's going on? He said, man, I think this bee burnt me. And I turned like, burnt you? He was like, man, yeah. So I'm like, that's crazy. So he flushed the toilet and he got back in the bed and he like, man, I think this bee burnt me. This is why I say prison is like hell. Every time you think you got a good thing going on, it's something that comes with it. Something bad that comes with it. So while he was in there getting his freak on, well, old lady Sarah gave him a little gift. And now he's suffering through it. So he just tossing, turning, groaning, moaning all throughout the night. I done put my headphones on, blocking out his results of him fornicating in prison with his prison guard. After count, he put a request in to go to medical. To the right of my cell, one of my homeboys from Detroit, and he tell me, he like, yo, what was going on with dude last night? I heard him last night, like moaning and groaning, like what's up? What was going on with dude? I said, well, shoot, maybe he was having a nightmare or something. I don't know. He said, oh, okay, I was just checking. So I go out to the yard, walking the track with my homeboys. My celly come out there on the yard, and he come right to me. He said, "Hey, D, let me talk to you right quick." So I break off from the pack, and me and him get to walking. He's like, man, this beat done gave me gonorrhea, man.
God
I
the
was
wheel.
like, you want to use no protection? He was like, no, man. Why would I use protection on her, man? She can't have kids. Shoot, I'm the only one that she messing around with in here, so why would I? I wasn't even thinking about no protection. Why? I said, you sure that you the only one she messing around with? He was like, yeah, that's what she told me. I said, well, I mean, just like in the streets, you can't trust these women out here. I said, well, it is what it is. He said, man, I can't wait till Monday when she come up in here. I can't wait. So we're going to fast forward to Monday. So Monday rolled around. It's count time. Me and him outside the cell. Sarah and another CO is doing count. So when they get to us, he looking at her like this. About 10 minutes later, here she come in the cell. She like, what was that all about? He like, man, you burnt me. You gave me gonorrhea. She was like, what are you talking about? He was like, yeah, you the only person I've been with up in here. I ain't no homo. I'm not gay. You're the only person I've been with up in here. You gave me gonorrhea. She like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about. You the only man that I've been with. He like, man, come on, man. Just tell me the truth, man. You messing with somebody else in here? She like, no, why would I do that? So I say, yo, I'm about to head out, y'all. So I get off the bunk and I roll out. As I'm going downstairs, this dude named J Rock approached me. He like, hey, bro, can I talk to you over here for a minute? I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I done caught on to your play. I'm like, what's he talking about? My play. He like, yeah, man, I already know the deal, man. I know you breaking off CO Sarah. I'm like, what? He was like, man, come on, bro. I know what you up there doing. She always going to your cell. You forgot my cell is down here. I can see right to your cell. I see her going in and out of your cell all the time. Little do he know, nah, that ain't my play. That's his play. So I'm like, nah, man, I don't know what you're talking about. So I said, listen, we ain't got nothing to talk about. He was like, well, I tell you what, I don't care. I don't give a F. I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to drop a kite. So I'm like, for real, you going to do that? He like, listen, man, I'm not
Yes.
trying to disrupt what you got going on, but I'm just trying to get in on it. So I'm like, what do you think we doing? He like, see, I knew it. I got you. I got you. I know y'all was doing something. So I said, you know what? So I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what? I don't like this dude. So I'm gonna get him exactly what he's looking for. So I said, you know what? Come with me. Let's go talk. Come on. Let's go into talk business. He like, yeah. See, I knew I liked you, man. I knew I liked you. So we walking around the pod. And I'm like, okay, listen, yeah, Sarah a freak, man. This, that, whoopty woo, man. She be doing this to me. She be doing that to me. She be breaking it down. She be spread eagle style all over the bed. He like, word? He said, oh man, I knew she was a freak. So I'm just geeking his head up. So he like, man, what's up on the play, man? Is she breaking anything?
Wait, hold up, y'all. Are they talking about a 65, 70-year-old woman? Let me see what y'all said in the chat. What? Okay, Blondie Queen. They talking about this old lady. Okay, let's go back and finish watching the rest of this. This is a trip, y'all. But y'all wait till y'all hear that next damn story. Y'all gonna be really tripping when y'all hear that one. Let me see.
Yeah. I'm like, no, we ain't get to that point yet. But I said, check this out. I'm gonna put you on her though. If that's what you want, I'm gonna put in a request for us to switch sales, right? Because he didn't have no selling. So I'm breaking this whole play down. So we put the request in. Birds of a feather flock together, right? So I shoot upstairs and tell my celly what the play is. He know what you and Sarah been doing. He's like, how you know that? I said, well, he been watching. Matter of fact, not only he been watching, he think it's me that's doing that with Sarah. He like, word? I said, yeah. He like, who? I said, J Rock. He said, oh, J Rock, my dude. J Rock, my dude. I said, well, that's even better. He was like, you know what? Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea. He like, yeah, but man, I need to figure out if she messing around with anybody else up in here. I said, in the meantime, just ask her to bring in condoms. He like, yeah, you right, man. You right. See, I like you, man. You smart. You smart. That does not take a rocket scientist to come up with that idea. So about 4 days later, the transfer happened. I get my stuff, I take it downstairs. He get his stuff, he bring it upstairs. I'm out of the equation now. So later on that night, around 3 o'clock in the morning, after Sarah do her rounds, she stopped right at the cell and goes in, and the white sheet goes up. So I'm like, oh, so he what? This, there you go, right there. I can only imagine what they're in there doing to Sarah.
Yuck.
Ugh. So this would go on and go on for about 2 weeks. My ex Sally and J Rock ended up getting into a fight. I don't know what it was over, but J Rock ended up knocking my Sally teeth out his mouth. He took out all his fronts right here. I don't know what it was about. It could have been about Sarah. It could have been about them making a play together and somebody tried to backstab one or the other. Remember, this is prison, right? Whatever it was, they got the rumbling in that cell, and my ex Sally got his teeth knocked out. So they go to the hole. A day later, Sarah approached me. She said, "Hey, let me talk to you." I said, "What's up?" She was like, "Hey, I've been thinking about you." And I'm like, "Okay,
Ugh.
what's up?" She was like, "Well, I wanna I want you to I wanna come I wanna put you I'm putting you in your old cell." And I'm like, "For what?" She was like, "Cause I want to talk to you tonight." So I'm like, all right, whatever. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I knew what she wanted, but what can I really do? If I tell her no, she can bring pressure on me. She could make my life a living hell. But remember, I told y'all this is day house. What I'm supposed to do? Write a grievance? Write a kite to the CO, to the sergeant, to the warden, and say, "Hey, your employee trying to mess around with me? Come on, man." So I'm like, "No, I really like my cell." She like, "Come on, I'm transferring you." She walked off. So I'm like, all right, man, whatever. True to her word, here I go, packing my stuff up, and I'm bringing it back to my old cell. So she comes in there. She was like, "Well, since my husband isn't here no more, I need something from you." I'm like, "What you need from me?" So she walk up to me. She get close to me, and I'm like, she got this look in her eyes, and I'm like, "Ugh." So she get up close up on me. She got this look in her eye, and she like, "Well, I'm gonna get mine, and you gonna give it to me." And she grabbed me, and I'm
Damn.
like, "Yo, yo, yo," and she like, "Yeah, I'll be back here tonight." She like, I want you here and now, right now, drop 'em." I'm like, "Yo, yo, chill, chill." She said, I want you now." I said, "Wait, wait, 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 wait." I said, "So you just gonna take it?" So she like, "Yeah, come on." I said, "Listen, I need some time to warm up to this. Y'all gotta remember, man, this woman gotta be pushing her late 60s, early 70s,
Damn.
right? I just felt like my skin was crawling at this point in time. So she like, "Yeah, come on, come
And then she probably was looking a hot ass mess, okay? I'm pretty sure she probably was. Damn.
on, let's go." So she trying to undress me, and I'm like, "Yo, chill, chill." So I grabbed her by her shoulders. I'm like, and I like grab her strong, and I'm like, "Yo, just chill out. Wait a minute." So she was like, "Oh, I like that." So she trying to like kiss me, like come
Ugh.
in and kiss me. I'm like, so I'm bobbing and weaving like this, right? So she's like, "Oh yeah, I like that. I like you like to fight." So I'm like, I say, "Listen, I need some time, man." She like, "I'm not trying to hear that." So she was like, "I'm gonna be back. I will be back." So she leave out the cell, and I'm like, oh, right now, I'm like, what did I get myself into? Maybe I should have dropped the kite. Maybe I should have checked in. Maybe I should have. So I'm sitting at the bottom bunk, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I am not about to let this woman touch me again. It's not gonna happen. I know dudes out there be like, "Man, you crazy, man. I would have broke that down right there in the cell, right then and there." I don't care how old she is. Let me
Ugh.
tell y'all something. I got morals and I got
I heard
standards.
that.
And them standards right there is way below my minimum. That ain't happening. That's out. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, ugh, ugh,
Shit.
how I'm gonna get out of this?
I'm thinking the same thing, and I'm not even a man. I'm saying yuck, okay?
Because not only she looked like a sweet old lady, but she was aggressive with it. I'm talking about she grabbed me. She was aggressive with it. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe if I just break her off this one time and just make it real bad, maybe I should maybe I should just jackhammer it and just be real lousy with it. Then I got to thinking about she giving out STDs.
Right.
I'm not touching that, man. I'm just gonna have to go through the whole. I'm just gonna have to tell something. But then again, I'm thinking like, I don't want to blow. I don't know who this woman connected with.
Right.
I don't know what's gonna happen to me back there in the hole. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to man up and do what I gotta do.
Ugh.
But I'm not going into this woman without no protection. That ain't happening. That's out. I came to prison STD free. I'm leaving out STD free. And that's the bottom line to it. In the last video, I forgot to tell y'all to hit that like button. So I'm sitting there and I'm contemplating what am I going to do? How I'm going to get out of this? Dante, use your thinking. Use your head. Use your head. How you going to get out of here?
He should have
So I
been.
just laid back on my bed.
Look, y'all. He should have been saying like he had an STD. He should have told her nasty, but he should have told her that he has a damn STD, y'all. He really should have. Hey, J4, what's up? What's up? What's up, handsome? Hey, all right. Let's go ahead and finish listening to this, okay? Because this is a damn show. Y'all wait till y'all hear the next damn story, okay? Y'all wait till y'all hear that one. Okay, let me go back to this. Let me make sure I do this right. Okay.
And I'm like, maybe I should just put somebody on her. Okay, well, no, I can't do that because can't trust nobody in here.
All right.
So now I'm thinking like, well, maybe I could just, break her off, but do it all sloppy and do it all nasty. That she'll be like, ugh, I don't want to mess with him no more. Something like that. So all these things is going in my head.
Oh, he got to let me cut through his ad, y'all. He good with these ads on this video. On his other video, he got a lot of ads. Okay, let's go ahead.
At this particular time. So I'm like, okay, all right. So then I walk out the cell and she at the control booth and she eyeing me like an evil stalking a mouse. Here she go. I feel her eyes on my back. Ooh, goosebumps. The hairs on my skin got the raising up. Y'all see that? That's just that right there. Let y'all know that this really happened. Y'all see my goosebumps? Y'all see the hair on my right there? That's lifting up.
Damn.
Oh, I felt that woman eyes breathing on my back. So I'm walking and I'm like, ugh. So I'm walking. I go sit down and I'm watching TV. So I feel a presence approaching me, and she's standing there. She like, you need anything? I said, no, I don't need nothing. She was like, well, I'm gonna be by your cell around 2 a.m. I said, all right. She was like, okay, I'll see you then. So she got to walking off, and then I thought to myself, like, you know what? If this gotta happen, it gotta happen the right way. So I got up and I walked up on her. I said, hey, do me a favor, bring some condoms. She looked at me. She was like, what, you don't trust me? I said, listen, man, I heard what happened to my cellie, and I just don't. I just want to be protected. That's all. She was like, okay, what Magnum? I said, how you know? So she walk off and she go to the control booth, and I go back and go sit down, and I get to watch the TV, and I hear the control booth door close, and so I look over there and I see her walking towards my way again.
Oh.
So she get up on me and she put her hand like right here, like on my right here, and she like massaging it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, she like, you like that? I said, yeah, that's cool. And then she stopped and she was like, yeah, you gonna get me in trouble up in here. I said, no, you gonna get yourself in trouble. Now it might look like I was flirting back with her, but y'all, I was in a bad spot. I was stuck in between a hard place and a hard place. Okay. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So she like, yeah, you got a whole lot. I'm gonna take my time with you. So I'm like, I said, yeah, what we gonna do? She like, yo, you gonna find out. I'm not. I got a lot of wisdom and I got a lot of skills, baby. And she just walked off, and I'm like, ugh. So now I'm like, man, this is real. I said, you know what? I got to get out of here. I gotta get out of this situation. Now I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe I should start an argument with somebody so I can get put in a hole. What about that argument might lead to a fight? What about that fight might lead into a stabbing?
Right.
What about that stabbing might lead into a death? Then I'm thinking like all over because I didn't want to break down Officer Sarah. I'm just gonna have to break her down. So now it's time for us to lock down.
Ugh.
Now I can't even sleep. I can't sleep at all, man. I can't sleep at all. Trying to get some rest, but that's all I'm thinking about. This woman putting her nasty body against mine. So I'm laying there. I'm like, man, this really gonna happen, man. Ugh. About
Wait, y'all.
2:30
They don't got no 5 COs. Okay. Shit.
rolls around, and I hear her walking down the tier. She doing her rounds. She walked right past my cell. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, it's just a matter of time. Ugh. So true to her word, she ended up coming back about 6 minutes later. She come up in the cell, I'm acting like I'm asleep. So I'm wrapped up in my cover and I'm holding it tight, like from here to here. I'm rolled up tight like a fruit roll up. So she come in there and she like, Dante. And I'm acting like I'm asleep hard. She's like, Dante. And I'm like, oh. She's like, Dante. So I hear her and she was like, you ain't sleep. So she got to shaking me. So she was like, oh, okay, you want to play a game. I only got time. So then she like trying to pull the cover off of me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you a hold up. So I'm wrapped up like this, acting like I'm asleep. She grabbing the
Doing this.
cover like this, like just trying to get aggressive, trying to take it off. But I'm holding on to this cover for dear life, right? So she like, man, stop playing. We come on, let's do this, let's do this. She like, yeah, let's do this. So I'm like, man, no, stop. She like, what you mean, no? I said, you got the condoms? She like, oh, no, I forgot. I'll get them next time. I said, no, we can't
Oh,
do that.
girl.
She like, no, come on, let's do it. I said, no, man, I know, I'm not, I can't do it. No, you got to go get them. She's like, I can't go get them. They're in the car. I'm like, well, we can't do nothing then. It can't happen. She like, all right, whatever. All right, I'll be back. She like, yeah, you better be ready tomorrow. So she left out the cell. So I'm thinking like, yes, victory. I won this battle. I won this time. So later on that evening, I comes back from the yard and she's standing in front of my cell with another guard. So I'm like, what the heck going on? So I walk up there. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, this your cell, right? I said, yeah. So I'm looking at cell like, what the heck going on? So she like, staying out here, we finna shake your cell down. I'm like, what?
What? She did that in
So they go in
retaliation.
there and they shaking it down. I'm like, man, what is y'all looking for? They're like, well, we heard that you was doing tattoos up here. I'm like, tattoos? Man, I don't tattoo nobody.
Mm.
So I don't know how to do no tattoos. They going under my bed, flipping my mattress, going through all my personal belongings, everything. They going through my tote, they going through my locker, all that. They basically messing my cell up. And I see her too, and she been extra too. So I'm like, man, what the heck is this all about? I'm
You
like,
know
all
it's a
right,
spot.
whatever. So they was like, well, go in there, clean it back up, and they walked off. So I go on the cell and I'm like, man, what the heck going on? So about 30 minutes later,
Here
she
she
come to my cell and I'm like, yo, what's up? What's going on? You couldn't give me the heads up? Like somebody talking about I'm tattooing? She was like, that's just a warning. Deny me tonight and it's going to get worse. And she walked out.
Ooh.
So I'm like, this B, she the one set this up because I wouldn't give it to her. Well, she did this. She set this up. Remember, I told y'all this is their house. They do what they want to do up in here. She had the power to get me shook.
But yet y'all crazy asses still get incarcerated and don't mind going back. Go right back to the same damn place where you constantly complain that they are in control and they do whatever they want to. Not him, because he didn't go back. I'm talking about other people. And don't even hesitate to mention that they don't be scared to go back. Who wants to be controlled like that? And this ain't shit. Y'all wait till the other video.
Down because I wouldn't give her the you know what. So I'm thinking like, okay, now this just turned real serious. Right before lockdown, she come up to me and she like, I got him. So she showed me the gold package. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, bet. So she was like, you better be ready too. And don't be playing them games tonight. So I went in the cell and I'm thinking like, what can I do to get out of this?
Tape her ass.
I
That's
already
the way
know
to do it.
this chick crazy.
So he got a
So
fuck.
what can I do to get out of this and not get in trouble? So I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do to get out of this? So I lay down and I get ready for this unholy consummation. So she come in there around 3 o'clock and she like, okay, come on, let's do it, let's do it. So then I'm like, all right, hold on, hold on. So she like, yeah, come on. So she laid me down on my back and she kissed me on the cheek
Ugh.
and I just lost it. I just melted like, oh my goodness. Ugh.
60 something.
So she was like, all right, come on. So she take the condom out, she opened the package out. And I'm like, all right, just hold on, give me a minute. So then I get up and I go to the toilet. So she like, hurry up, hurry up. So I open it and I'm fumbling with the wrapper and I go, oops. And it kind of fall in the toilet. She's like, what happened? What happened? I said, oh man, I dropped it. I dropped the condom. She was like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? I said, no, I just dropped it. You know, it's dark up here. And she was like, keep your voice down, keep your voice down. And then I was taught, so then I was like, like cough loud. And she was like, what are you doing? I said, man, I got a bad cough. So I got the coughing loud. Like, she was like, you making too much noise. So she leave out the cell, you know, thank God. I said, okay, good. I done dodged this bullet. But she came right back in there with another condom. She was like, all right, I'm not playing with you. Come on. Here, let's do it. Matter of fact, I'm
Damn.
going to put it on you. I'm going to tell y'all something.
It's hard to explain what depression feels like.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's
But I can tell you what it feels like when someone offers help.
turn this shit down. That was disgusting. Okay? I can feel his pain because I can imagine. No.
Enrollment ends January 31st.
That is disgusting. Okay, y'all. Let me let this commercial go off. Okay, here you go.
Can be violated by a woman. A lot of you guys out there might be like, oh man, I would have broke that down. A lot of you cats out there ain't got no principles, no morals. A lot of y'all standards are substandard. I couldn't do it. So she's like, no, I'm gonna put it on for you. I'm gonna put it on for you. And I'm like, ugh. So then I'm like, you know what? So she grabbing at my pants, but I'm holding my pants for like dear life. She like, man, stop. What did you do? Come on. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. She like, so you really gonna do this? I'm like, man, I'm straight. So she like, all right, okay. So okay, you want to be like that? All right. So she walk out the cell. So at this point in time, I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what? I don't even care no more. I don't care. Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So it's count time. And I get up to open my cell door to go out for count. And my door won't open. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? They say, you on lockdown. I said, for what? I got up for count. This woman, it'll come to me later on in the day that this woman wrote me up for being vulgar, talking to her vulgar. I end up getting a ticket, right? But she said she didn't want to press charges against me for talking to her vulgar. So they gave me a warning. I had to be in my room for 2 days.
That's sad.
Like a child. That was her retaliation against me. So on the third day, I finally get out. And she walked up to me with a big smile on her face. And she like, how's my poor baby? And I'm like, I said, you dead wrong, man. She was like, what? What did I do? I said, you treacherous. Why did you do that? She was like, what did I do? You know I can make your life way worse than it is, right? Inmate. I ended up going to breakfast. I got my tray, walking down the line. They put the frozen apples on there. They put the 2 hard-boiled eggs on my tray. Burnt, toe-up Texas toast on there. And I grabbed me a milk. As I turned to my left to exit out the line, boom! Guess who's standing there? C.O. Sarah. Boom! My tray get tipped. Everything flies this way. And she say, watch your step, inmate. So dude's looking at me like, what the heck going on over there?
Damn.
Sarah will go on to pick and mess with me for the next 4 days. I go to the shower and she'll cut the water off.
Damn.
Or I'll be in the shower and she'll cut the hot water off and it'll be just cold water.
Wow.
Or I will have random shakedowns in my cell. Like I said, this will go on for about 4 days. Saturday rolls around. Remember I told y'all she does not work on the weekend. At this point in time, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna end up doing something to this woman and end up never getting out of here. Yeah, I could have gave her what she wanted, but ugh. So I said, you know what? I got to go to the hole. So I went to my room. I packed all my stuff up. And I went to the control booth. I knocked on the glass. The sergeant that was in there was like, what's going on? I said, I need to talk to you for a minute. He like, all right, what's going on? I said, I fear for my life. I feel like somebody in here trying to kill me. Who is trying to kill you? I said, I don't want to give no names, but I just fear for my life and I need to get out of here. At this point in time, if you tell a guard that you fear for your life and they don't get you out of there and something happened to you,
They're gonna be in trouble.
big lawsuit. So he like, all right, cool. So he said, go get your stuff. I already had my stuff ready. I went upstairs, grabbed my stuff, came in the office. Dudes looked like, what the heck going on? He checking in? Why? D checking in? What the heck going on? The moral of this story is this. In prison, you only have so much control of what you can do and what you can't do. You only have so much control of your life and decisions that you make. These COs, they can make your life a living hell up in there. They control your movement. They control what you eat. They control the temperature of the water in the shower that's getting put on your body. Sarah will go on to find her a new boy toy. And well, he was busting that thing wide open. Ugh, good. I'm free. I ended up doing a month in the hole till they put me in a new block. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. This is the Dante Show, Lockdown 88. I'm out.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe.
You're the super.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Lockdown 88, okay? Because he's a good storyteller. And I'm gonna show y'all one more video, and then that's gonna be it with his video, unless he has a short one. What y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Hey, Philly Rican. Yeah, you did, Lord. Yeah, it's a trip, man. See, that's why y'all can't be getting incarcerated. Because I'm telling you, they be doing all types of shit. Okay? They be doing all types of shit. And like he said, those COs be having a lot of damn control. Hey, Delisa. And the thing about it, they are the ones who control everything. You know? Okay? You say he deserved it. I don't know what he went to prison for. Because he was in there for 10 years. I don't know what he went to prison for. You know, Lloyd, do you know what he went to prison for? Because I don't even know. Let me go ahead and check out the next video, y'all, is a damn trip, okay? This old ass lady was doing too much. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I couldn't have done nothing with it either because she looked disgusting. Okay, that's just fucking out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look, this is the one I want y'all to see. Wait a minute, where is that one at? Let's see. Why did it may look like Beyonce? I can't wait to see. Y'all need to go and check him out. He got a lot of good ass movies. I mean, not movies, stories on here. Let me see. I want y'all to hear this other one. Let me go down to it. Because he does videos all the time. Let's see. Do he erase some of them? Let's see. I'm looking for the other guy. What's the guy's name that I was just watching his. Let me see. Let me go to this. Let me see. Do we got any lives here? Nope, not that. Videos. Let's see. I don't want to see that. It's another one. Oh, is this the one? Okay, we can watch this one real quick. This right here was a hot ass mess. Okay, we're gonna watch this one first. Okay.
Right, when you are in a gang while locked up, it's kind of hard to get out that gang. You know, they say blood in, blood out. A lot of these gangs really stand on that. There was this guy by the name of Lewis. Lewis was blood.
Hold on, guys. Let me do this disclaimer real quick. I forgot to do it, okay? Well, let's go ahead and watch this, and I'm going to do the disclaimer in a minute.
Lewis was a blood. Lewis was one of them type of guys that you know that the only reason why he joined the Bloods was for protection. Look at that grill. Ooh, that grill looks so nice. But anyway, let me get back to it. Lewis only joined the Bloods for protection. He wasn't gang banging
The Dante
outside
Show.
in the streets, in the the real world. He wasn't gang banging out in the real world. He started gang banging when he got locked up. Because when he got in there, he seen that he was real, right? He seen that he was real. That if you ain't like me, that you can stand on your own and knock dudes out when it's time to get to it, or pull out that you know what. and apply pressure to somebody's body, if it is what it is, he couldn't do that. He couldn't be a lone wolf. He had to join the wolf pack. He had to get out for protection. In jail, if you a weak dude and you wasn't banging out in the streets, one or two or three things gonna happen. Either you're going to become a Muslim, you're going to join the gang, or you're going to be like me. That you can't join the gang because you can't have somebody telling you what to do outside of the guards.
Okay, y'all, let me bypass this commercial. Because he have a lot of ass come on in his damn videos. He trying to make that money.
Me being the age that I am and the age that I was, I could not have somebody over me telling me what to do. Well, anyway, so he joins the Bloods. This is how this goes down. If one of your fellow gang members get into a fight, you got to jump in, right? So, yeah, he got his confidence up. Every time there was a fight, he'd take off on somebody because he knew that his fellow gangbangers was going to jump in and help him. Well, he been in a couple of squabbles. Yeah, true enough. But then they shot caller or they pod boss, whoever, the guy that controlled the guys in that area, he got shipped off. They caught him with a couple of them things. So they just shipped him off. Well, you got this new OG Blood from Cali. He come in there regulating. Instantly rise through the ranks. They instantly, you know. If you know, you know. He get in there and he restructures everything the right way. Well, this guy been around for so long, he can tell. He weeding out the weaklings in the organization. And well, Lewis
The Dante Show.
To be a weak one. So you know what he do? Instead of disposing him by kicking him out the group, he uses him. Actually, when you think about it, they are using each other, right? So Lewis now has signed up to be the guy that carry the you-know-whats. He the one carry the knives. He the one transport the drugs. He's a mule. I want y'all to use y'all imagination on this one. You know how you smuggle, contraband around the prison? You got to put it in somewhere. You got to put it where the sun don't shine at, if you get what I'm saying. Well, Lewis had to carry blades. And sometimes he had to put it where the sun is always shining, right? Lewis gets into a squabble, right? Somebody owed him, I think, 3 or 4 suits. Some white guy from a different organization. I think it was the Woods. They had no business doing any business with each other at all anyway. So that was a violation off top. Dude didn't want to pay. Long story short, he didn't want to pay him. Matter of fact, he said, I ain't paying you nothing. That's me. That's all me. I ain't paying you nothing. You ain't getting that back. Get up out of here. And smacked him upside the head. So Lewis walks off. Hey, man. He hit me. Why you ain't take off on him? It was too many of them. It wasn't too many of them. It was just one-on-one. Right? This is why I say, be who you are. If you a lame like me, be a lame in jail. If you are a gangbanger and somebody that gets down and get busy, then be that. Because eventually your true colors come out when it's time for you to get down and take care of your business. Where the leader of the blood say, yo, but y'all got to line it up. Because when he found out, he already knew what was happening. Dude was already in violation. So he said, all right, either you go in there and get your one-on-one on, but y'all going to do it with the banger. Y'all going to do it with the banger with the swords. Y'all ain't just going to go fight. Y'all going to sword it out. Dude was terrified. He ain't never been in that immediate danger. Because every time he got into a squabble, it was always with his homies, with his fellow gang bangers. But now he had to get out by himself with a sword. So you know what he do? Did you know what he does? Sergeant, help, help.
Crying like a little bee.
I fear for my life. I fear for my life. Please get me out of here. Please get me out of here. I don't want to gangbang no more. They trying to kill me. He PC'd up. He went to the hole. When the pressure came, it was busting pipes. The whole point of this story is this. If you're not a gangbanger, right, don't go to jail gangbanging. Right? If you're not a gang member, stay out of it. This is the Dante Show. Hit that like button. Yo, I want to give a very...
Okay, y'all, he's right. These people be running around. They do it on YouTube all the damn time. Be running around holding up gang signs and shit, acting like they in the gang and stuff. Then when they get in prison and be by themselves, they start punking out. So why even, you know what, if you're going to be about that life and act like you about that life, when you get in prison and you be by yourself, maintain that same energy. He up there crying and shit, asking for help. That's a damn trip. Okay, y'all, let's go to the next. I want to find that other one that I was watching that he did where they raped the dude. Hold on. Let me find that real quick. Sweet. What was the guy named? Sweet something. Sweet. I was just watching it because, you know, I watched this already just so I could know what he's saying. I could do the booty band because I watched that one too. That was a damn trip. Let me see if I can find that, y'all, real quick. But yeah, that's a hot ass mess, the way people, how they be doing in prison, man. I was watching a bunch of his videos. And they was like, dang, I mean, some of the stuff that went on, it's a trip. Let me see if I can find his other video real quick. Let me see Lockdown 88. Because he got a lot of videos. And here we go right here. Sweet Low, y'all. Okay, brace yourself for this story, okay? Is this the one? Because it's another one too.
One day I was going to the gym. I used my muscles a lot for doing push-ups.
Before we go to this one, guys, let me just go to do the Copyright Disclaimer Act. Everything in this video is protected by the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which allows us to use videos and things like that for fair use. Okay, we can use it for criticism, commenting, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. And it is protected by the copyright disclaimer of 1976, Section 107 of the Copyright Act. All right, and everything will be below as well, stating this. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish watching this. And watching this. We are using these videos for educational purposes to hopefully deter people from, you know, getting incarcerated, point blank. You know, hopefully some younger kids will see this video, you know, like men, you know, boys or whatever, and it'll help deter them from, you know, making a bad decision and end up incarcerated and going through some of this stuff that he witnessed. All right, so let's go ahead and watch the rest of this one right here. Okay.
First, I need everybody to hit that like button, share this video.
Yeah, make sure, well, you can't hit the like button, but if you go and subscribe to his channel, make sure y'all watch his videos and hit the like button, and also just subscribe to his channel. Also hit the like button, you know, for Shay's Tube as well, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Subscribe if you've not subscribed, okay? First, I want to thank everybody that like my videos and everybody that support me. But this video right here it might be the most dangerous, craziest, enlightened warning video about jail and prison. For all you kids out there, the steppers, the gang bangers, the ones that won't listen to your parents. And I know, I get it. Nobody can tell you nothing. But the story that I'm about to tell y'all right now is straight out of the horror section, okay? So you get kids that's 16, 17, 18 that you call a stepper, right? That'll mow down the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood. You can't tell him nothing. He won't listen to you. He just bad to the bone. Always know that there's somebody that's way bigger and way better. Yeah, you might can throw these. You might can. You might can even get a hold of a you know what, right? You can get a hold of a you know what when locked up. But let me ask you a question, because I seen this in real life. There was a guy. I'm going to call him Sweet Low. This is the story of Sweet Low. I'm going to tell y'all about Sweet Low. Sweet Low was about 6'4", 300 and maybe 10 pounds, all muscle. Sweet Low been locked down for 25 years. 25 years. Sweet Low still got, what, another maybe 30 years to go till he get out, till he see freedom. Sweet Low is the type of person that should not ever get out. Sweet Low mind is so damaged and corrupted. Well, let's get to the story, right? Let's get to the story. But before that, hit that like button, okay? And share this video. Show somebody, one of these youngsters, one of these gangsters, one of these steppers. Show them this video, because I'm telling you, this is. So, you get this stepper from Tennessee, right? Got the golds in his mouth, got the dreads, got the tats. Oh, he can fight too, right? So you know what? The CEOs put him in a cell with Sweet Low. Okay. So Sweet Low, he like little boys. And when I say little boys, I'm not talking about little kids. I'm talking about teenagers, young men in their 20s, early 20s, you know, the young steppers that got the muscles, you know, the chest, they got the tattoos on their neck, right? That's bad. Billy Bad ASSs, right? That step on everybody, that's knuckleheads. See, let me tell you about Sweet Low. Not only that he like young men, but he like to wine and dine young men also. See, Sweet Low, like I said, been locked down for a very long time. So when this young stepper came in from Tennessee, big and bad, right? I seen him come in. I seen what cell he went to. I said, oh, they set him up. But I'm going to give y'all a big twist and a big play on this, right? The little dude, that the young dude that came in, he came in for murder, right? First degree. And I'm going to skip past all the BS. The person that he murdered was one of the guards' niece. Yeah. He took out, X'd out, right? Follow me. He X'd out the Tennessee stepper. He X'd out one of the guards' niece. Okay. He was placed into this cell with Sweet Low on purpose. On purpose. Do y'all get me? Do y'all follow me? So when I tell y'all, sometimes the beef doesn't end in the streets. Sometimes it follows you to lockup, to prison, right? He was placed in that cell with Sweet Low for a reason, intentionally. So, peep the scene. I see him go in there. I'm like, oh, this ain't going to turn out right. Because I'm going to show you the Tennessee boy. He was young, nice skin, right? Tattoos, body ripped up, right? To them type of dudes that get down that way, delicious, right? I like that. Yeah. So when he go in there, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. So here we go, y'all. Let's get to the story. Because I know y'all like, he talked too much. Just get to the story. Well, I'm getting to the story. I'm just trying to paint a picture for y'all. Dang, slow down. Hey, if y'all still here, hit that like button. and share the video. That's the least you can do. But let's get to it. So he's sitting in the cell. I'm down here looking up, and I'm like, he got to get out that cell. Here I go again. Never mind. But I'm like, yo, he got to get out that cell because he about to get violated. Sweet Low not even in there. Sweet Low is on the yard, right? And I told y'all, I go to the yard sometimes to hit the weight pile, even though I need to get back in shape because I done lost a lot. But, you know, I'm working on that. I get back in shape. But I used to go to the, Sweet Low out there, and dude just came in. So Sweet Low don't even know he got a cellmate that I know about. So we go in there. I'm like, yo, this ain't going to be good. So dude in there putting the stuff up. I walk past the cell and I peek in there. He instantly whip out like, oh, you know, he whipped out you know, one of them things that to get somebody up off you. And I was like, yo, chill. It ain't like that. I'm just coming by, checking on you, seeing that you good. Hold up, y'all. Hold up.
Here you go. Here's some commercial.
No matter who you are, being yourself can be tough when you have severe asthma.
From Sweet
Triggers
Low Story.
can pop up.
Wait till y'all hear it though.
By the way, y'all drink some water, man. Stay hydrated. So I'm like, yo, I'm just up here checking on you, you know, seeing what's up with you. He like, shoot, I mean, hey, you know, I heard about what be going on in here. You know, I gotta protect myself. I said, yeah, that's cool. I said, so what you in here for? So usually you should not ask somebody what they in here for. But, I mean, it looked like he's been in here for his first time. And, you know, it was all right for me to ask him because he don't know no better. But I would not have done that to a older inmate that been locked down, you know. I'm just, you know, it's me being older. I could talk to a youngster like that, right? Hold on. So he telling me what he did. He telling me how he was in the street stepping on the whole hood, and just a menace, talking about what got him caught was he was doing a deal and some girl dropped their location, and he basically got set up. He got robbed, and he blamed the girl for it. And he turned her TV off. He turned her lights off permanently, right? This goes back to let y'all know what I said earlier of the girl that he turned her TV off. It was one of these guards' niece. Hold up. I'm hot, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Hit that like button. Oh, yeah. Now, shout out to everybody that be hitting that like button. Shout out to everybody that be hitting that like button. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm going to shout everybody out. Just drop your name in the comment section and where you from. And I'm going to shout y'all out in the next video. I drop a video every day. Well, I try to drop a video every day for y'all. But if y'all don't get a video every day from me, you will get one every other day. But believe me, you ain't going to go one day without seeing a new video. Better believe that. But y'all hit that like button. Share the video. So he telling me the story how, you know, that's how he got caught when he cut this girl lights off, right? He said when he did that, the neighbors heard the shots. They called the popos. As he leaving out, the popos already on him. As he leaving out the door, he got the you-know-what on his hip. And it was over. But I want to do a sidebar right quick. You know the craziest thing? This is the craziest thing. That you'll get a stepper, right? A gangbanger that will air the whole neighborhood out. That'll turn everybody's TV off that look just like him, right? Right? But then when the boys in blue, whoop, whoop, that's the sign of the police. When they pull up, freeze, put your hands up. They do just like this. Even though they got the hammer on right there, right? That's why I said these gangbangers, these steppers, is only a menace. Poison to the whole community, right? Will lay down somebody that look just like them, right? But when the police say, put your hands up, freeze, they do like freeze, put their hands behind their back, no fight. But if I make a mistake and even look at them wrong, I'm not even looking at him wrong. I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking past him. And it said, oh, I'm going to take this dude life because he's looking at me because he muck. I'm not even looking at him. Then he take my life, then boom. You see what I'm saying? But when the police pull up, when the boys in blue pull up, it's, oh, you got me, officer. Yeah. Only tough on your own people. But let's get back to the story. Y'all hit that like button. So he's sitting up there telling me this story and this and that. Right. And around this time, I'm like, all right, well, shoot, he just going to have to learn. So I'm trying to school him and tell him, like, okay, so dude that you in here with, you got to get out of there. Because he like dudes. He like guys. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all probably think like, oh, why you getting in his business? Why you putting him out there like that? First of all, I'm going to tell y'all something. The pod that we was in, it was over 100 men in there, right? It was 100 men in there. And dude let it be known that that's what he liked, right? So I'm just talking to him. And yes, I had no business, doing what I did. But at the same time, it's one of them things where you feel like,
sharp wire pokes his pains at a
You have a lot of ads, so y'all got to excuse that. He has a lot of ads, so y'all got to bear with him on that. See, y'all hear this? Let me skip that, okay?
If you can save somebody, now I'm gonna be real. But I gotta watch what I say because I'm trying to get monetized, y'all. Mm-hmm. If I didn't warn him and let him know who he was in the cell with, and then I start hearing noises at night. See, they don't want to talk about when you walk around with a diaper on.
Damn.
Huh? Yeah, see these dudes that be telling these jail and prison stories, they never tell y'all the real, actual, raw stuff that really comes with this, right? With these booty bandits and what happened to a man after he get assaulted. He walk around with a diaper on, a big diaper.
Wait, y'all, I did not know that if a guy get assaulted, sexually assaulted, I didn't know they put on a diaper. Yeah. Gosh, let's go ahead and finish watching him. Let's finish watching. Wait a minute, what's the damn thing? Oh, okay, shit.
So I felt like when I seen this young boy go up in that cell and I knew who he was selling with, I said, you know what? It ain't my business. But at the same time, let me just let him know what's going on, right? So at this time, I'm talking to him. I'm like, yo, you need to get up out your cell because, dude like young dudes. And, I'm just saying, he like, man, he like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. You cool and all, but, man, I got this. I'm always right. He got that, what, I'm always right. I'm saying, all right. So, I mean, I've been hearing stories about my man, right? He don't care about that. He the type of dude that he don't want you to give it to him. He wants you to fight. He the type of guy that wants you to pull out that what and hit him with it, and he take it out and lick the knife and do what he do. Y'all hit that like button.
Yeah, y'all hit my like button.
Make sure y'all share this video.
Yeah, share my video, y'all.
Because the point of this video right here is to let y'all know there's some guys in there for you young guys that's entering the jail and prison system. I know y'all say, oh, when somebody say, oh, well, you can't bring no GUN in there, but I can get me a what. Sometimes that what ain't gonna work. Sometimes you might go up against a guy that know how to disarm you and take that what from you and use it on you. Sometimes you might get a guy that like to get hit with it because he been worked out all his life for 30 years. Muscles on top of muscles where muscles don't supposed to be at. And when you hit him with it, he like, you scratch me. Boom. Knock you unconscious and do whatever he wants to do to you. And I know for all you haters out there that be running your mouth about me, saying all type of crazy stuff about me, keep doing that. Because I'm going to tell you something. The reason why how I survived and I didn't get violated, the number one reason, you want to know why? Do y'all really want to know the number one reason why I didn't get violated? Huh? Then, yeah, I got to a couple of fights, a couple of rumbles, a couple of, you know what? Couple of, look at that right there. You see that? Yeah, right there. You know, I got to a couple of them fights up in there, but you want to know why I never got assaulted in that type of way with this story going? It was only because of the grace of God. Because God was watching over me. It wasn't because I was the biggest and the toughest guy in there. No, I told y'all it's always somebody bigger, somebody tougher, somebody can fight better than you, whatever the case may be. It was because of the grace of God that I never got assaulted in that type of way. Now, y'all pay attention. Let's get back to it. So I'm talking to him, and he ain't really trying to hear what I'm saying. He like, man, I got this. I ain't worried about him. I said, all right. So I get up out of there. I go downstairs, you know, I get to my room, look out the door, make sure the popos ain't around. You know, I whip my phone out and I get on the phone and I start talking to my lady, right? They start coming in. Dudes start piling in back into the pod. You know, dudes running to the showers, dudes running here, dudes running there, because about 15 minutes, we all about to get locked down for count. So everybody shooting here, shooting there, shooting there, shooting there. And then here goes Sweet Low. Here goes Sweet Low coming in with his big old bald head, right? So he come up there, and I peek my head out, and I see him. He go upstairs. Then he come back out, and he like, his hands is like on the rail that's looking down. And he got like this happy look on his face. And I'm looking, and I'm like, tap my celly, because he was standing right to me. I said, hey, look at Sweet Low. And he like, yeah, look at Sweet Low got one. He got one. And I was like, yo, I went up there and I hollered at him. And I told him, like, yo, you might get up out of there. Dude was like, I got this, basically. Dude was like, well, I hope he do. So Sweet Low just standing there, just smiling. Then he get back, he go back in his cell. No sweat, no nothing. Nothing happening. 2-3 days later, I'm going to fast forward, okay? Because nothing really happened, okay? In the next 2 or 3 days, nothing really happened. Third day, I'm going to say it was about 2 a.m. No, it was about 3 o'clock. It was 3 o'clock. Because this Muslim guy, there's a couple cells down from me, he gets up around like 3:25, 3:30. He started praying, and he be like, I could hear him. I was a very light sleeper, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in another story. But y'all hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe.
Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all why he a light sleeper. In case y'all don't see the other video, he's a light sleeper because in prison you cannot be sleeping all hard. Okay, just like they say you cannot be sleeping on your stomach, because if you sleep on your stomach, another inmate that don't like you, he can easily overpower you. You can put a thing around your neck and choke the shit out of you, and you're not gonna be able to move. Not to mention, if somebody want to do some type of, you know what, activities to you, and you sleeping on your daggone stomach, it's easier to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you want to be a light sleeper. You never know who may be trying to come in here and do something to you. You can't trust the guards. You can't trust the inmates. You can't trust anybody in prison. That's why I don't understand why some people be bragging about going to prison and why people don't. They talk like they don't care about going back, but yet they want to complain about the white man. Okay, that's stupid to me. Now let's go ahead and finish watching this. First, let me check what y'all said in the chat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish watching this now, so y'all can hear what happens to this dude. Let's see.
So he
Little robot. A smart little
Oh,
box
another
that does
ad
the
was
scooping for
coming.
us.
Smart.
Who it was?
Hey, little robot. Set the temperature.
Okay.
So I'm up and I'm just laying there because I start hearing this noise, like this scraping noise. Like everybody that been locked up, y'all know when somebody's sharpening a tool. You know that noise. It get real quiet when you hear that noise. You try to pinpoint where it's coming from, right? So, I'm laying there and I'm like, okay, all right, somebody get something ready, okay, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, all right. So I finally, somewhat fall back asleep. Then I hear like a whole bunch of bumping, like boom, 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 boom. And so I wake up and I'm like, what is that? So then I hear, stop, stop. Then I hear like a muffle, like a muffling noise, like somebody screaming, but like when somebody got their hands over their mouth. So then I roll, look over, and I tell my buddy, I say, yo, you hear that? He wide woke. He said, hey man, that's Sweet Low. That's coming from Sweet Low room. Next thing you know, other dude, now we hearing it. I'm gonna spare y'all the details. I heard noises that night that no man should ever make. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Sweet Low was in there violating the young guy, the stepper, the guy that I tried to warn. Okay. Um, you got dudes waking up now because it's loud now. Dudes waking up. Yo, man, cut that out. Cut that out. Hey man, stop that. Guards, guards. Dudes yelling out and there's no guards. There's supposed to be 2 guards on the ship. There was no guards. You want to know where the guards was at? One was in the break room, sleep, and the other one was outside of our pod somewhere else smoking a cigarette. They both got fired. The Tennessee guy, people filed a lawsuit. Look it up. So we all yelling like guards. We yelling like Sweet Low, cut that out.
See what he look like.
So we yelling, banging, all this and that. Listen, this went on. He violated him for at least, so it was 3:30. I'm gonna say to about 4:05, so about 35 minutes. Because I told y'all in that other video around 4:00 they come around with the powdered milk, this liquid that they put them sedatives in. When the guards came in, they like, y'all quiet down, and we said, y'all, hey, go up there. He violating him. Guards get on, they get over there to his door. He instantly take off. He on there. About 10 guards come in there like 2 minutes later. They tell him, cuff up. Sweet Low, cuff up. No problem, no incident, right? Cuffed them up, walked on out of there. They walked them on up out of there. Dude, the Tennessee boy, I couldn't even recognize his face.
Name.
There was 2 guards that was helping him. Like, it was a guard on this side and it was a guard on this side. And they would hold him, they was holding him up like this. And you just see him like this, like head drop, defeated. And up his, like, give me a minute, y'all. It's this, I'm just going to say it was a big mess, okay? Big mess, just from his back, on his legs.
Damn.
After that, they carried him out of there. He went to medical. And you remember when I said that, when men get violated in that type of way, they have to wear like a diaper type of thing. Well, about 2 months later, I ended up seeing them. And the young boy, Sweet Low, he done went somewhere. I don't know where they sent him off, like off the compound. He was done. He was out of there. See the young boy like 2-3 months later. And I'm like, I just have so much pity for him, right? That's why I tell y'all, man, before you go pick up a you-know-what and try to step on somebody in the real world over some BS, think twice, man. Think twice. Anything and everything can happen to you behind the walls. Behind the walls is a whole different world. You wouldn't believe the horrors and tortures and stuff that can go on behind them walls. And like I said, the only reason I never got violated like that because of the grace of God. That's it. Like I said, I've been in the fights, many of them, got stabbed a couple of times. But turns out about 4 months later, right, I hear word is on the block that one of the officers that got fired in that lawsuit, they end up telling because somebody was getting charged for something. We hear the rumors, but don't nobody really know. See, in jail, it's the rumor mill. Men gossip so much, nobody really know. I don't know if that's even true or not. But it was said that one of the guards that was in the break room set that up. Another guard told him to the guard that was in the break room told the other guard that he can go smoke, right? So he went to the break room under the orders of a third guard that got that niece got that passed away because of the Tennessee guy that got violated. So when the law came down on the guards, they ratted, and it came back to the other guard, right? That set the whole play up because of his niece. So this is why I tell y'all all the time. Don't be afraid to take a punch in the face. Don't be so quick to go grab a gun. Once you take a man's or a woman's life, that's it. We don't get only but one life. Only one life. And when you take somebody's life, that's it. And sometimes you think that, oh, I'm getting away with this.
You're watching Aldi
Okay, wait a
TV.
minute, y'all.
Gil, you know what's nice about Aldi? Low prices all day. You know.
Because I got locked up. Nah. Sometimes that'll follow you. You don't know who people know. You don't know who family. You don't know what connections people got.
Yep.
And I say, before you even commit a crime, y'all go watch that video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the link about the guy that got X'd out, his TV turned off, and he only went to jail for child support. Got caught up in some BS, and he was only in there for child support. Think about that. Stop committing crimes. Go get a job. Go get a job. Stop committing crimes. If you got kids out here, and I'm talking to you, if you got kids out here, man, think about your kids. Think about who's going to raise them. Think about every time while you behind them bars, right? And you got a son, and he got to grow up, and go through so much because you ain't there to correct him and teach him to learn from your ways as you grew up. To keep him from going to the penitentiary or the graveyard early because you locked up and you can't teach him that. A mother can only teach a son certain things that us men, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. But you know what? I need for y'all to hit that like button though. That's the least y'all can do. And share the video. Tennessee guy. I'm gonna say about 2 months after that, he was walking around there. He wasn't that big stepper no more. He wasn't gangster no more. He started walking a little different. He started talking just a little different. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. He wasn't a man anymore. He became somebody's wife, if you catch my drift. That messed him up mentally. His mind was broken when he got violated by Sweet Low. Don't think because you can get a hold of a you know what that all your problems can be solved with that. For everybody that's free, that's listening to my voice, stop the crime. Put down the gun. Go get a job. Go work out. It takes more. Let me tell y'all something. It takes real strength to walk away. Let me say that again. It takes real strength to walk away. Think about that. When you get so mad, you just want to instantly go to violence, right? But it takes so much strength to just walk away. Sometimes we got to walk away. And I hate to be long-winded, but I got to do this. I have to do this. I hate to be long-winded, but I got to do it. Because there's somebody out here that's watching this video that might need to hear this. And I'm going to give y'all the game. Or maybe I should save that for another video, which I am. So I'll tell y'all what. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, and subscribe. And I want to thank everybody.
So with that being said, he's right. You cannot be out here doing the most and using a GUN to solve all problems versus walking away sometimes, avoiding the whole thing, or handling it another type of way. Because when you go to prison or penitentiary, which is the same thing, that's no joke. You got all types of criminals in there. And that's why I don't understand why some people sound like they glorifying prison. How can you glorify prison? And then some of these people are older, okay? So if you're older and you're glorifying prison and then say younger guys or even women see this, how are you being a good role model, a good leader, men, when you're glorifying a life of crime and glorifying going to jail or going to prison? That's crazy. And then y'all want to complain about y'all rights and people practicing racism and prejudice against you, but yet you go into the same very institution where they can practice anything they want to against you. Anything. Everything is controlled. They telling you what to do. They tell you what time to go to bed. Everything. Look how the woman did him because he didn't want to have, what with her. And then, like I said, I seen his other stories. And please, some horrible stories that he told. So, why do some people like to sit around and engage in activities, criminal activities, risking their freedom? And then, like you said, if you got kids and you go to prison, you're not going to be there to help raise them. Whether it's a boy or girl, just like boys need their dad, so do girls. Girls need their dad too. Because a man can teach his daughters things that a mom can't. That's why a lot of these girls grow up and end up getting these worthless men because they don't have the love they need from their dads, and their dads are not there. And some moms cannot do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Some moms can. It just depends. But some moms can't. So yeah, we need to think when we out here doing all this crazy stuff. We need to watch what we do on like social media, on our YouTube pages, because younger people do see our videos when we glorify being in jail or being incarcerated in prison or whatever. You have to watch that because they are learning this from older people who show them, because they're not leading correctly. Point blank. Now we're going to watch one more video. I didn't see this next one. I just saw it on the thing. And it's about somebody, I guess they went to jail looking like Beyonce. I don't know. But we're going to watch that real quick, and then I'm going to get ready to end this live. So, again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you to everybody in the bushes. Thanks for everybody. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and to leave a comment if you're watching this in the replay, when it replays. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next video because it's getting late. Okay, let's do this one right here real quick.
What's it like? Always knowing the truth.
Let's let this video go off, y'all.
When anyone is lying.
Inmate Beyonce was known to get around the prison system.
He does not
Right?
look like Beyonce.
Inmate Beyonce was prostituting on the east side. I'm sorry, on the west side of Columbus, Ohio, aka the Bottoms, by the casino. Right? Inmate Beyonce was a drug addict that always found himself locked up in Franklin County for solicitation and prostitution. That show didn't stop when he got locked up. In fact, that show resumed. There's a misconception out there that gay guys get beat up a lot while locked up. That can be the farthest from the truth. Okay? There's men that is doing life behind them bars that ain't never coming home. It's men that's behind them bars that don't got no family that write them, call them, come visit them. They alone, they have been abandoned. So they feel like, yo, I'm doing life. I'm not never gonna touch another woman again. So I'm gonna get the next best thing, which is there's some men that would take your life if you try to harm inmate Beyonce. Because to them, he is a real woman.
Ugh.
Right? How you gonna tell a man that been down 20 years how to program? I tell y'all all the time, I don't knock no man for how he programmed. As long as it don't directly affect me, do your thing. Do your thing. Ain't got nothing to do with me at all. I need for y'all to hit that like button and understand this. I tell y'all to hit that like button for a reason. My videos are not getting pushed out the way they're supposed to get pushed out. So when y'all hit that like button, that let YouTube know that y'all feeling the videos and that to push these videos out. I don't want to be sitting up here yelling all day about hit that like button. I'm getting tired of saying hit that like button. In fact, y'all check this out. I'm coming out with some merch real soon. Okay? And it's gonna be called Hit That Like Button. I'm gonna post it up in the community tab real soon. So y'all be out on the look for that. I'm creating shirts, hats, jackets, all that, sweaters, hoodies. Okay, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Hit that like button merchandise. Also, if you have not joined my page, make sure y'all join. Okay, once you join, you get exclusive rights to when I drop my movie December 24th. You and the other people that are members on my channel, y'all will have exclusive rights to view my movie for a whole month for free. Okay, before I release it out to the public. So y'all get first dibs on everything that I put out. Okay. Also, I go live every Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. What I do on them lives is simply it's for y'all. Y'all call in. I leave a number down there in the description. I put it in the chat. Y'all call in. Y'all talk to me. Y'all can tell me jail stories. Y'all can tell me how your day been. You can ask me questions. It is what it is. But let's get back to inmate Beyonce, right? What do we leave off at? Oh yeah, so inmate Beyonce gets locked up for prostitution and solicitation.
Don't tell me it's impossible.
Renergy HCF Triple Serum. 3 powerful ingredients in one triple.
Inmate Beyonce instantly seeks out protection. Okay, because there's other guys that's in there that um like the girls. I'm gonna say the girls. I'm not gonna be disrespectful because I don't know what they like to be called. Okay, we in 2022, and you know all about that. So it is what it is. So it's some guys in there that like the girls, right? And they will fight over the girls. They will also um try to push up on an inmate like Beyonce, right? And try to take it. They feel like, hey, you acting like a woman, so yo, let me get that. And inmate Beyonce probably would say, "Give me this, give me that," and I give you something, and they'd be like, "Nah," and try to take it, and then so inmate Beyonce, when he get locked up, he always try to find a prison husband or a jail husband that's gonna take care of him and keep him protected, right? And in them dealings, they exchange favors. Um, I'm gonna spare y'all the details. Y'all figure it out. It's an exchangement. You give me this, I'll give you that, right? So y'all can fill in them blanks. I'm not filling them in for y'all. Hey, listen, it is 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm at right now. I know I'm dry and look, my eyes all low.
You
I
sound
wasn't
kind of
smoking,
low.
I wasn't drinking. I'm tired, okay? But I gotta make these videos for y'all, okay? Because y'all my people. And I gotta put these videos out for y'all. So I'm putting in the work. Y'all can put in the work too, okay? Bless the Cash App. Even if you put $1 in there, that still helps me out on fighting this war on poverty. Okay. Even if you put $1 in there, you put five in there, you put 20, 1,000, 10,000, you're helping me fight this war on poverty. Okay. Now, let's get back to it. Inmate Beyonce finds himself in our pod. He comes in, see this one guy. We gonna call him Black. Black was a blood,
Wow.
right? Gang member of blood. I didn't know that Black liked the girls. I didn't know Black never gave me no indication that he liked the girls. When inmate Beyonce came in there, Black whole face changed. He was like, like did a double take, and I'm looking at Black like, man, what's up with Black? Why he acting like that? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So they made Beyonce end up going to his cell. You got the regular guys that roll that way, go over there to the cell. They going over there with soups, honey buns, Snickers, drinks, right? Oh, they catering. They already making it known like, hey, I got you if you need anything, this, that. They are treating him like treat him like a lady, right? They over there trying to win Beyonce's heart. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right?
Very
Crazy.
crazy.
You got four
Almost
grown
disgusting.
men going over to a cell with gifts. Hey, like I said, I can't get mad at how people program. It is what it is. But let's get back to Black. Black dips off and go to his cell. There's out the blue. I'm like, okay, that's odd, right? See, I told y'all Black is a gang member. And where we was at, if you was a gang member, specifically a blood, you did not dibble and dabble with homosexuality. That is a no. It doesn't happen in that gang. If you are found out to be doing such things, you're going to have a problem on your hand. So y'all can see what this story about to go. Now hit that like button. Inmate Beyonce comes out, right? Come out to the day room. I'm not really paying attention because I'm over here doing my own thing. In fact, I'm about to get on the phone. I'm on the phone. I see Black come out and Black go sit next to inmate Beyonce. They exchange some words, then Black get up and walk off like in a hurry motion. So I'm thinking like, why is Black talking to? why is he? You know what I said? Like, if when locked up, don't hang around people that you wouldn't hang around normally in the street,
Right.
right? Like me, for instance, I wouldn't hang around drug dealers, right? Because I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a good guy. I wouldn't hang around dudes that like to take people's lives. Why? Because I'm not no killer, right? So there's
I
no
really wonder what he did to get in prison because he was in there for 10 years, I think.
reason for Dante to be hanging around no killers, right? I do not mess with or condone or even agree with the homosexual lifestyle. Okay. But that's not my business. I can't tell another man how to program while locked up.
True.
So you will not see me hanging around the girls. Okay. I have no reason to be around them. I have no conversation that will relate to the things that they talk about. Okay. Just like I wouldn't be around the killers, right? And I wouldn't really be around gang members unless I have specific. Now I would do business with any and everybody. Let's get that straight, okay? We can get that straight now. I do business with any and everybody,
Well,
including inmate Beyonce, okay? If he got something that I've been looking for, like if I was looking for a certain CD and he had it, right? And I could give him 2 bags of chips, some soups, and he can give me that CD, cool. Right? Or if I'm short on some envelopes or some stamps and he got a whole gang of them, because dudes just breaking them off left and right, right? So, I do business with anybody. Now, I'm like, what? What the why is Black keep talking to all right, whatever. And other guys in this gang is noticing this. This go on for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
And like I said, it's so much going on in this pod. You got 50 men in this pod. I just can't focus on what inmate Beyonce doing. I can't just focus on what Black is in here doing.
Right.
I'm in here doing me, and I'm in here focusing on me. But you start noticing patterns. It's like you see everybody know that Black should not be fraternizing with Beyonce at all. But he's steady doing it. And he's steady doing it. And to the point that, I overhear people in this game saying, like, yo, somebody needs to say something to him, man. He making us look bad. He making us look real bad, man. Somebody gonna have to holler at him. One day one of his fellow gang members approached him and like, yo, you want buddy got something going on? He like, man, don't play me like that, man. Chill. He like, that's a violation. He like, man, come on, man. Just me. I'm Black, man. Chill out, man. I like girls, man. Don't play me like that. So they lightweight arguing over there to the point like they about to fight. So the other gang members of that gang go over there, the blood gang. They go over there, they break it up. And he like, man, hey, man, I'm not like that. Y'all better chill out, man. This, that, whoop-de-whoop, all that, right? It is what it is, y'all. Like I said, I wasn't, all in their business because I had my own business going on up in there. So I didn't have time to be all up in seeing what they got going on, right? So, what happened? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna say about a couple days later, I never really seen Black talking to inmate Beyonce. Beyonce was all through there, you know, um, doing his thing, doing things, exchanging sexual favors for commissary and whatever he was over there doing, that's what he was doing. Right? Black, after like 3 days of not talking to Beyonce, I'm gonna say on the 4th day, is back talking. At this point, now I notice that they talking a lot more. They hanging around each other a lot more. And I see his gang like getting frustrated with him. Like I said, it ain't my business. Well, it comes a time where you remember I said we all got single cells?
Yep.
Okay. So you got all these men in here, and this tank can only hold about 50 people, 50 to 60 people. Okay. I don't know what was going on in Columbus at this time, but we was getting a lot of inmates. A lot of people was getting locked up. I'm gonna say we can only hold maybe 50 people. It was damn near 85 people here. So you got 35 bodies coming up in here. And they need a place to go. Right? So they start double people putting 2 people to a row. Black, right, decides to move himself in inmate Beyonce room.
What? Wait.
Because
Black ass was secretly doing stuff with inmate Beyonce, y'all. Point blank. That's what Black was doing.
Why you not moving into one of your blood brothers' room? And they question, he actually went out his way to put in that request. And then when his brothers tell him, like, yo, what are you doing? You can't do that. He gets an attitude. He said, well, they assigned me to the room. I can't get out. They made me get in there. They ain't make you get in there. You put in a request to go into that room. Right? Who you fooling?
Dang.
So here he go again, getting into it with his people. Right?
That's crazy.
Now, I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't my business. I don't know what Black and Beyonce was doing in that room. Y'all figure that out. There was a square business, real aggressive blood that moved in, that came in. He is what you would call a regulator. He came in there, a high-ranking guy at that. He came in there and he peeped what was going on. And some of the other guys told him what Black was doing. Black was in total violation. The new dude, the new blood dude that had rank, he wasn't going for that. He told Black, yo, we need to have a meeting. Matter of fact, I need for you to get up off that cell today. Now, actually. Black wasn't no punk. He ain't turning out no type of fades, no fights at all. Black like, hey, no disrespect, but me and you got the same rank. You're not about to tell me who I can talk to and who I can't talk to. I've been in this pie way longer than you. And if you got a problem, it is what it is. So the other members come over there and they like, yo, y'all chill, this, that, yo, Black, you wrong. You don't supposed to be in there. We hearing things and all this and that. Black ain't trying to hear that. Black ain't trying to hear that at all. The new blood dude, like, look, I'm not about to argue with you. I told you what's happening. Get it done. Black like, he walk off. He go get in the cell. I don't know exactly what happened because I went to go get in the shower. I heard and seen the commotion, what was going on. I seen when Black left and went upstairs and got in the room. Beyonce was in there. So I go get in the shower and all I hear is lock down, lock down, lock down, lock down. And I'm like, what the heck? So I jump out, dry off. The guard like, Dante, go lock down now. I said, man, I just got out the shower. Go lie down. As I'm getting to my cell, right, I see a pool of blood.
Wow.
A lot of blood. Right? Right? I'm like, what just happened? I get in my cell, and my roommate, this young Black dude, I say, what happened? He said, hey, Beyonce just stabbed somebody. I said, what?
Damn.
He was like, yeah, she stabbed one of them blood dudes. I'm thinking, she stabbed Black. You know, that's his cellmate. But I'm thinking maybe they got to arguing or something. No, she went out. He went out there. Call her she. Sorry. She went out there and stabbed that blood dude, that new
Ooh.
guy. She was in a whole relationship with Black.
Damn.
I mean, it's kind of been obvious, but she didn't like what was. Remember when I said I went to the shower? I really wasn't paying attention. I just heard the commotion. But when Black went back to the cell and said what happened, Black and Beyonce went out there and attacked him,
Damn.
and then the gang
Together?
turned on them, and it was a big melee out there. While I'm in the shower, taking a shower, this is going on. This is why they call lockdown. This is why the guard told me, you better get your butt in that cell and go lock down.
So he had to jump out the shower.
Yeah, Beyonce and Black was like Bonnie and Clyde up in there.
Damn, Beyonce didn't play, huh?
They pushed that blade.
Damn.
All homosexuals that get locked up
ain't soft. Damn, I see.
And everybody in Columbus, Ohio, on the west side.
Damn, he didn't play.
The bottoms, over there by the casino. Y'all know who this is. Y'all know what he about.
Damn. Shock me, y'all.
Yeah, that's inmate Beyonce. They will later on get some street charges. Beyonce and him got shipped off to Greensfield. I don't know exactly how much time they got added to whatever they charges was, but I can almost tell y'all with certainty they both got a minimum of 3 years, maybe even 5 years. I don't know what happened afterwards. I know one was out of there. All of them. They took them all out. Put them in different parts of the jail. I need for y'all to hit that like button.
That's tripped out, y'all. Damn. I thought Beyonce was going to be a little softy soft. Beyonce didn't damn play, did he? Damn. Y'all, that was interesting. Some interesting stories. Don't forget, y'all, if y'all want to hear some more of those stories, y'all can go to Lockdown 88 to hear other prison stories. He has a lot. I mean, I watched a whole bunch of them, and it was pretty interesting and everything. So y'all may want to go do the same thing because you can really get enlightened. And if you have sons or daughters or whatever the case is, you may want to let them see some of it just to encourage them not to participate in criminal activities because where it can lead you. Because a lot of his stories, like I just said, are really something else. Okay. I mean, like I heard one today that was really, I mean, the rape thing was a trip, but he told another one, you know, about a guy got raped in there. I think the guy had ran over a little girl by mistake or something, but they got justice when he went to prison. You know what I'm saying? And you just have a lot of interesting stories that I think a lot of people need to actually watch and definitely show like their boys, even the girls, because some of these young people now, they just don't hesitate to be doing criminal activity. And then, like you said, when they go to jail or prison, especially prison, you know, they can't really, they don't know what they're going into. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them people in prison don't play and they don't care. So, yeah. So y'all may want to, like I said, subscribe to his channel, watch some of those videos, let your kids watch them if they're older, and go from there. Okay, let me go ahead and stop sharing this. Let me take that off of there. So, yeah. So let me just say hi to, thank you to everybody who came in to watch this live. I know Lord is back playing his video games, but thank you so much for coming in to watch this video tonight. Such a fucking lady. Thank you for showing up. Blondie Queen 55, thank you for showing up. J4, thank you for showing up. Elisa, thank you for showing up. Philly Rican, thank you for showing up too. And everybody who was in the bushes, you know, thank you guys for showing up as well, watching this video. And I just want to thank everybody, whoever watched the replay, because I think it's a very important video. Y'all need to be watching it because, I mean, it's real out there in these streets. And people are doing a lot of criminal activities. And we need to teach our kids GUN is not the way. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's self-defense. But it's not the way. You don't handle our problems grabbing a GUN or KNIFE. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to teach our kids and teach ourselves. Because a lot of grown-ups speak a good talk, but then when it's time to show people, they be doing the most themselves. And then the younger people are looking at these people, you know what I'm saying? And they're learning from the older people. So we just all need to watch what we do and learn control and not glorify prison life, because there's nothing about prison that you need to glorify. Okay? Well, other than that, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to this live. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll do a regular live tomorrow, and then I'll probably just go ahead and go to my regular schedule, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because it's hard doing a live every night, y'all. I had fun doing it this past week, though, but next week, I'll probably just do my lives Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because I have a lot of things to do. I have to do my taxes. Y'all know I do taxes and stuff, so I have to do my taxes. I just did my daughter's taxes the other day. I need to do some other stuff. I need to get all this stuff off my bed. I need to definitely get my hair done. There's just a lot of stuff I need to do. So I can't be like, doing videos every single day. But again, I will do on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And usually I try to come on time. But if I'm ever late, it's because I am working. Okay. All right, Philly Rican, don't be a criminal and go to jail. Yeah. So that's the reason why I be late, because usually, I'm just getting off of work, and then I may have to run an errand or something. But rest assured that if I say 7 o'clock or 6, it'll be like 30 minutes afterwards if I'm late or anything. But anyway, other than that, y'all go check out my Dollar Tree haul. Don't forget, tomorrow I'll do another video. I'm gonna try to see if I can get in here a little bit earlier than 7:30 or 7 o'clock. I'll let you guys know. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Also to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and hit the bell, the notification bell, so you can be notified. Other than that, guys, you know what I'm about to do. Let me go ahead and change this banner sign. I want to thank you guys again, and I'm wishing you guys a very nice night. Get some sleep. I'm definitely going to get some sleep once I go pick up my daughter. And y'all have a good Monday, and I'll see you guys Monday evening, okay? And we'll talk about something nice. All right? Y'all take care, and I'll see you then. Have a good night. Shades to...